Hello guys, it is Little Two-Face here, and I'm here with some tips and tricks on all Call of Duty games. I can't emphasize that enough, all of Call of Duty games, not just Black Ops 2. But I am here with also a Black Ops 2 gameplay. My friend X Sandman X went 96-0, and he's been on my ass since like last Christmas to put up this video, so I'm going to go ahead and put up this video. And here's his class layout. He was using the M8A1 with a reflex scope and quick draw grip. He had perk 1 greed and perk 2 greed with flat jacket and ghost on the first one, scavenger and toughness on the second one, and dexterity on the third one. I will just let that sit there for a moment. Once you soak that in and probably change one of your classes to that, I will go ahead and get into the 5 tips and tricks. And here's number one. Number one, picture where you're about to end up. When you're going around a corner and you expect the enemy to be there, put your scope where you think the enemy will be. So when you go around that corner, you can actually shoot the enemy or the opposite player, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, really, like, picture yourself on around that corner. Picture where you would be standing. Now go around that corner and look at that spot where you think you would be. Alright? Unless you're a weird player like I am and like to sit in the most awkward spots where people would never think you were, then there you go. Tip number 2. Fix your crosshairs. I see this all the time in Call of Duty, kill cams, just mainly all the things. Just everywhere. I see it everywhere. Fix your scopes. Number 2, fix your scopes. Because I constantly see this. When people are running up and down stairs, their scopes are pointed like at the stairs. Why point your scopes at the stairs? Because if somebody's on top of those stairs, then point your scopes up the stairs. Like, put your crosshairs where they're gonna be. Which brings me back to number 1. Picture where you're about to end up. Like, why would you point at the stairs like the stairs are about to kill you? No, look up the stairs or look down the stairs where the enemy player is. It's not that hard to fix your scopes. Just do 2-3 games like that and you'll realize, oh my god, it's so much better. Alright, moving on to number 3. Be prepared. And the best way I've figured out how to be prepared when you're running, when you think you're about to run up on somebody. Alright, I know most of you run around corners just sprinting and just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff like jumping and stuff. When you're about to go, when you think you're about to see somebody, just stop sprinting and just go to a normal run. Because it's way easier to control your scopes and everything if you're just not sprinting. And it's a lot easier to bring your scope up if you're, you know, not fucking sprinting around a corner or jumping around a corner. Just try that for a game and see where you end up. Like, just don't sprint around corners. Just casually run around the corner, like without sprinting. See where that takes you. Alright, number 4. Play to your advantages. And this is going to be a long topic right here. Number 4 was the one I wanted to put down as number 1. But anyways, playing to your advantages. If you're good with a submachine gun and rushing and flanking the enemy and stuff, then use a submachine gun. Play to that advantage that you have. If you're good with submachine guns and rushing corners and flanking the enemy, then use a submachine gun. If you're good at just, you know, casually going up slow and slower, then use an assault rifle. And if you like to just sit back, not camp, just sit back, then use an LMG. Ugh, excuse me. use an LMG with, like, I'm not gonna say a target finder. Use an LMG with a scope. Now, all right, use an LMG with a target finder if you're good at sitting back. And the reason I say use a target finder, you'll see me on Call of Duty games dissing all about the target finder. The target finder does not help your accuracy, and it will not help you in the future. But if that's what you're good at, then use it. Don't let me sit here and tell you not to use it if you're good at it. But I will tell you not to use a shotgun. A shotgun will not help you in any situation. It just pisses people off and it ruins the game. But please play to your advantages. Don't camp and don't use shotguns. Those are the two biggest pet peeves in Call of Duty that I think anybody has. But really, play to your advantages. If you're good with a submachine gun, use it. If you're good with an assault rifle, use it. If you're good with a LMG, use it. If you're good with knives, use them. If you're good with a riot shield, use it. You play to your advantages. That is the biggest tip I can ever give you. Unless you're trying to run through your prestiges and rank up fast, then you could keep switching your guns and trying to get them gold, getting all these camos to get XP. That's how my friend is doing it right now, and that's how he's leveling up so fast. I think he's leveled up 2 prestiges in the past like 2 weeks. I mean, and we're not super above average players. We can't go and drop 23-0 every match. We're normal players, and I mean, yeah, we have our games where we do really good, like 19-3 or 19-2 or whatever, but we don't have all positive games. We'll run across the group that kills us more than we kill them, and then we'll lose the game, and then we'll be mad about it, so then we'll leave. But that's the game. Alright, tip number 5, and I kind of just explained it a little on tip number 4, but tip number 5, play in groups. If you have some friends that have the same system as you and have the same game as you, then get them to get on Call of Duty with you and play. It's a lot easier playing in groups, and it makes the game a lot funner. I can't lie to you. When I first got Black Ops 2, I played by myself. It sucked ass. But if you play with your friends and stuff, you have fun. You don't realize how fast you're leveling up because you're getting good kills. You're just sitting there talking to them about Bob said this and Jill said that at school. Just play in groups. Have fun with the game. I live stream most nights on Black Ops 2, and I run around with a pistol most of the game. Yeah, I have a boss-ass trigger finger now. I don't now. But I run around with a pistol, and I have fun with the game. If you play in your group, like play in a group and have fun, then alright, I think that's the golden tip right there. Play in groups. If you're playing in a group, you're having fun, you're not really caring about the game. That is the golden rule. Rule number 1 in Call of Duty. I can sit here and say rule number 1 is not to camp with shotguns or camp with a target finder. Rule number 1 is play with your friends. And I think that is the first and final tip that I'm going to give y'all. Let's go over a really fast recap right here. Number 1, picture where you're about to end up. Number 2, fix your crosshairs. Number 3, be prepared. Number 4, play to your advantages. Number 5, play in groups. Thanks everyone, this is Little Two-Face and I am signing out. Peace.
UAV inbound. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Losing B. It's too close. Fight harder. Securing Alpha. Losing Charlie. Losing B. All flags secured. Maintain current posture.